A little bit of Derby Girl pile up. Ooh. Down and back up. Mean Kitty. Tommy heading to the penalty box. Joey Rotten through the pack. Number 27 for the Sweets, lay it on the defense for Super Chick, making it tough. Some really incredible playing out there. And Joey Rotten calls off the jam as one jammer knocks the other jammer to the inside. Willow versus Walkendecker, two incredibly experienced jammers. Got a Willow fan out there. And they're off. Leading jammer goes to Walkendecker. You can hear them cheering all the way back in Walla Walla. All the onions are proud of her. And jump on the inside, and then she goes off the jam. Phenomenal skating out there. Waiting for the scoreboard update. Nerdy Bird going up against St. Madness again. Any St. Madness fans in the house? And Nerdy Bird going up against each other. Incredible block by number 27. Track cut to the Atomic City. Power jam situation for the Walla Sweet. St. Madness in the penalty box. It's exactly where the Sweets need to be if they want to try and make up that point difference. Ooh, tough hits from the Atomic City. Similar to Grand laying down the defense. Burned it, but there's no stopping. Grand slam for the Walla Sweets. Boom Hilda laying down the defense. Ooh, Walkendecker going up against Cruising for records, going up against Cruising for Brudeness. No stopping the Atomic City or the Sweets jammer. Another grand slam for Walla Sweets. Nerdy Bird lead jammer. Okay, no longer a power jam for the Sweets. Both jammers on the track, and that jam is called. Willow jamming yet again. Going up against Just Liz. Walla Sweets having 60 points on the board. Atomic City Roller Girls 125. 65-point difference. But the Sweets aren't saying no. They're not laying down. They're not giving up. They're laying down the defense. They're playing aggressively. Lead jammer goes to Atomic City. Sweets jammers are trying to fight their way through the pack. Grand slam for Wump and Willow. Atomic City throws 5 more points on the board. Atomic City is doing some incredible blocking out there. Whack job doing some blocking in the rear. Oh, hit to the Sweet jammer. Just Liz, there's just no stopping Just Liz. $134 points for the Atomic City Roller Girls. Joey Rosin, 606, going up against number 7, Super Chick. And they're off. Super Chick adjusting her toe stop, it looks like. Ooh, Derby Girl taking the block into the outside. Tough blocking by Weevil. Oh, falling incredible skater out there, looking really mean, looking like he's really hurt. Weevil headed to the penalty box. Grand slam atomics for Walla Sweets. Joey Rotten throws 5 more points on the board. And Reckless headed to the penalty box. Sweets have 3 blockers in the box right now. Full complement, 2 skaters on the track, and the jam is called. Actually, I believe that the box is full and one skater needs to circulate until her position to do the time for her crime. Rockin' Decker jamming for the Walla Sweets. Up against St. Madness, jamming for Atomic City. And a timeout is called. The Walla Sweets calling a timeout. Getting together, you know, talking about how things are going down. Having a conversation with the ref. Ladies and gentlemen, do know that you can go to WashingtonHealthPlanFinders.org, WashingtonHealthPlanFinders.org. Also, Malley's Compounding Pharmacy in Richland, and custom bottling and filtering. There are some absolutely incredible sponsors. Also, Avocare, Trevor Haney, Reading and Willing to address your fitness needs, Masterwork Pilates, and If Walls Could Talk. Also, there's a great opportunity to go over there and buy a Atomic City Roller Girls merchandise. They have incredible 2014 programs available. Like I said, May 3rd, right here, Atomic City Roller Girls taking on Rodeo City Roller Girls. April 26th, Atomic City Roller Girls going off against Wine County Crushers. Wine Country Crushers, that's Yakima. You get to find out who's more awesome, the Atomic Tri-Cities or Yakima. I visit Atomic Cities. The Rodeo City Roller Girls going to be playing right here on May 3rd. September 6th, Rolling Hills Derby Dames of Toulouse going to be, Rolling Hills Derby Dames of Moscow Pullman going to be playing the Tri-Cities. And October 25th, the Atomic City home teams are going to be facing off right here. Also, late on Labor Day weekend, we're going to be having a USAR roller derby tournament right here. And also, Walla Walla Sweets. If you're in lovely Walla Walla on May 17th, you can watch the Walla Walla Sweets play the Palouse River Rollers over at the Walla Walla YMCA. Yes, Walla Walla. Come for the prison, stay for the onions. Okay. There's a 10 ways jamming for Atomic City, going up against Rockin' Decker. Franny Pack laying down the charge. Lead jammer for Atomic City. Ursa 10 ways. Lead jammer Atomic City. I can just hear her knee pad scrape right now. Ooh, Derby Girl sandwich. Oh, skating backwards. And they're down and right back up. There's just no stopping these girls. Well, you know, roller derby, we do our best to keep it safe, but man. Sometimes you can hear the fanny hits the floor, ladies and gentlemen, and it's really a good sign to see Derby Girls getting right back up. Ladies and gentlemen, do you know that right now is Ursa Tenway's birthday? St. Madness going up against Nerdy Bird, and they're off. Lead jammer goes to St. Madness. Ursa Tenways is a jolly good fellow. Ursa Tenways is a jolly good fellow. A Derby Girl that no one can deny. Lead jammer and 5 more points goes to St. Madness. Grand slam for Atomic City. Nerdy Bird taking the hit, skin through the pack. Sweet's defense laying on the pain on St. Madness. And the jam is called. Womp and Willow going to be going up against Just Liz. I tell you what, these jammers right here, they're candidates for the best jammer of the night. It's going to be interesting to see who gets the jammer trophies. Bambi, you come to the score table. Bambi, please report to the score table. Not sure who gets the lead jammer yet. None of the lead jammer has been getting. The falling is hitting the floor. The bodies are literally hitting the floor. Lead jammer goes to Atomic City. Sweet jammer in hot pursuit. And the jam is called. Looks like Willow didn't like to have the Sweets jammer close, so that is playing defensively, calling off the jam. Lead jammer gives you the ability to end the jam. And so if you don't like how it's going, you can take the dice to the next jam and end it right there, or score your points and then end the jam. Joey Rotten going up against birthday girl Ursa Tenways. Happy birthday to you, happy birthday to you, happy birthday Ursa Tenways. Happy birthday, you're a jammer. And for her birthday, she gets lead jammer. We got a present for you, it's called the lead jammer position. You had to buy it yourself. Slam, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 points for you on your birthday. Go Ursa, it's your birthday. Go birthday, go Ursa, go birthday. I just totally aged myself there. Go Ursa, it's your birthday. Yeah, blocking Ursa, it's her birthday. And she breaks it through and gets another 5 points. Someone needs more cowbell. Got more derby, more cowbell. Okay, the power jam situation for Atomic City ends. Joey Rotten returns from the penalty box. And the jam is called. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Ursa Tenways, the birthday girl. Happy birthday, dear Ursa. Happy birthday to you. Rock and Decker going up against St. Madness yet again. Score, Atomic City Roller Girls 158, Walla Sweet 68 points. Jam is off. Defense coming down intense. Lead jammer goes to Walla Sweet, Rock and Decker, lead jammer. Capacity crowd right here at the Southridge Sports Complex. And the jam is called. Rocket Decker didn't like how that's going. Called off the jam. Derby girls don't fall down until the jam starts.
Can you ask the crowd to give everybody a round of applause? How many came because they saw road signs?
Hey, how many of you came because you saw road signs? Applause if you saw road signs. How many people saw roller derby girls on the news? Applause if you saw them on the news. How about the radio? How many applause if you saw them on the radio? How about applause if you love roller derby? All right, lead jammer goes to the Atomic City Walla Sweets. Nerdy Bird might get hit by the Sweets, and she calls off the jam. Derby girls hit the ground, come back up. Little over 12 minutes on the clock. St. Dennis jamming for Atomic City. Just Liz jamming for the Sweets. Sweets are calling a timeout. Wishing to have a get together and talk to the referees. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, do you know that the Atomic City Roller Girls have a full 32-page, full-color pages of glorious derby moments and information about your favorite skaters? The Atomic City Roller Girls 2014 program available at the merch booth for $7. Very limited supply. I'm going to get mine. And you can also get your Atomic City Roller Girls t-shirts. A great way to support roller derby. It's a win-win because you get an awesome t-shirt, you support roller derby. It's an incredible deal. It's a collector's item, and you can go to and you go on a trip and say, hey, Atomic City Roller Girls. And I'm sorry, the logo is awesome. Not only you show your Atomic City Roller Girl pride, you can show your Tri-Cities pride and say, I am proud of the cloud. And we got a roller derby girl with a gas mask on top of a fat man. It's pretty sweet. Hey, what's she really derby girl? Oh, it's a girl in a circle. Well, ours is a girl riding an atomic bomb. It's awesome. Okay, St. Manus going up against Just Liz. As soon as ladies and gentlemen, the great Eastern Washington Zebra Huddle, once they're done with their ritual talking and getting on, then the roller derby game can continue. Do you know that in England they don't call it roller derby? They call it roller derby. Serious derby. Roller derby. They go to the roller derby game. Hey, put your hands together. How many people here love roller derby? Okay, how many people here love roller derby? It's very sophisticated. Do you know that in roller derby in Canada, they don't call it the 10-foot rule, they call it the 3 1/4 meter rule or something? Yeah. Also in France, they call it Le Grand Slam Royale. Hey, do you know that they have an open house that you can go to AtomicCityRollerGirls.org and find out how you can become involved in roller derby, that you can become the skater, or you can come up here and talk to a real derby girl and say, hey, roller derby seems cool, I should do it. That's true. There's always positions, and if there's NSO positions, there's incredible ways that you can get involved in roller derby. Okay, we're going to be coming up to the next jam. St. Manus going up against Just Liz. And they're off. Jammer on jammer violence. Oh, she gets knocked out the inside. I love it. I love it when that happens. We see two jammers knocking them, stuffing out of each other. Oh, incredible. Reckless is really laying down the defense. Lady jammer goes to St. Manus. They are fighting for it right out there, ladies and gentlemen. Just Liz trying to break through the Atomic City defense. Some call it passive defense, some call it aggressive, some call it passive-aggressive defense, a little bit of everything. Oh, she opened it up. If you notice what happened, she went behind a larger skater. Candy Havoc with the assist opened up a hole through the pack that allowed her to skate through. I love it when you see that kind of strategic alliance of blocker and jammer. Score 164 to 71 at Atomic City. Joey Rotten going to be going up against birthday girl Ursa Tenways. laying down the Sweets violence with some hits. Ursa Tenways fighting her way through the birthday girl. Ursa Tenways. Birthday girl, Ursa Tenways is your lead jammer. In hot pursuit. Oh! Knocking him down. They go down like pins. They get back up. A Derby Girl loves shakedown, saying hi to birthday girl Ursa Tenways. Put your hands together for birthday girl Ursa Tenways. Had I known that in the first half, I would have talked about that every 2 seconds. Rocket Decker could be no. In the box. Atomic City Jammer is going to be in the box. Power jam situation for Atomic City at the start of the jam. Super Chick, only jammer on the box. Reckless is being amazing on that defense. But you go take the inside, gets through. Lead jammer for Atomic City. Super Chick is your lead jammer. Fighting at the jammer through the pack. Well, the power jam situation for the Sweets. Super Chick trying to recycle, go back to the back of the pack, and calls off the jam. Phenomenal, you know, that's incredible. Some of these incredible skating, the incredible jams where the score doesn't change much, but that's when you see some real strategy. You get to find out that how much they're thinking out there. They're thinking on their feet. Roller derby is 360-degree sport. You see it behind you. You see it in front of you. You feel it when the Derby Girls come up and smack you sideways. Rock and Decker, the pivot line. Ladies and gentlemen, the Derby Girls are on the pivot line. I haven't seen that in phenomenal time. Good question. Willow, just old school habit. Willow is your lead jammer. Rock and Decker through the pack. Lead jammer goes to Atomic City. You know, they can either start the pack in the back or start on the pivot line up in front. Willow going on the knees. That bounce back ad tech jamming for Atomic City going up against Nerdy Bird. Score 170-71. Advantage Atomic City. And they're off. Lead jammer goes to Sweets. The Atomic City, or the walla Sweets. And a grand slam for walla Sweets. 5 points going on the board. Grand slam. In France, they call it the Grand Slam. Reckless headed in the penalty box. Ooh. Derby Girl goes down. And see, someone goes to the box for tripping. Grand Slam. She takes a trip, comes back up. Nerdy Bird and the Assassin head in the penalty box. And Nerdy Bird calls off the jam. Walla Sweets 81 points on the board. Atomic City Roller Girls 173. 6 minutes and 53 seconds on the clock. Anything can happen. You know what, ladies and gentlemen, you are being too quiet. Put your hands together for these roller derby girls. Super Chick that just gone up against Just Liz. You know that these derby girls are not robots. They actually cheer when you call them. They go skate better when you cheer for them. Derby girls going back, recycling. Weevil headed to the penalty box yet again. Lead jammer goes to Just Liz. Send with a grin. Gonna go keep Weevil some company in the penalty box. Super Chick goes down, comes right back up. They feel fun skating. Points are going to throw on the board, and just Liz calls off the jam of throwing points on the board. Ladies and gentlemen, these Derby girls, they are not robots. You're not sitting at home watching it on TV. You can cheer right now, and they can hear it, and you can cheer them on. All right, they're off. Willow is jamming for the Atomic City Roller Girls. However, the lead jammer goes to Hot Donna of the Sweets. Derby Girls going in and out of the penalty box. 4 points are getting thrown on the board by Hot Donna. And she calls off the jam. Four minutes and 30 seconds on the board. Ladies and gentlemen, you're being way too quiet right now. It all comes down to this. If you want to tell your roller derby girls how much you care, you got to cheer for them. Put your hands together for them. Birthday girl Ursa Tenwaits is going up against Rock and Decker, two incredible derby veterans. And they're jamming right now. Birthday girl Ursa Tenwaits is her lead jammer. Rock and Decker in hot pursuit. And she calls off the jam. Birthday girl Ursa Tenwaits calls off the jam. 0 points on the exchange on there. They exchange position. Trade egos, trade some hits, but they do not trade points. Nerdy Bird jamming up against Willow. Hey, Derby girls, why don't you give the crowd a round of applause? Okay, Willow versus Nerdy Bird. Both teams look like almost got a split path, but they're just keeping it together. Trying to block their opposing jammer, getting their bottles in the way. I'm having a weird sense of deja vu. Weasel headed to the penalty box. Lead jammer goes to Walla Sweets. Nerdy Bird, lead jammer. Fierce hits by Hot Donna. Same with the Grandman, Hot Donna trading hits. And Nerdy Bird through the pack. Grand slam for the Walla Sweets. El Grado Slamo, as they say back in Walla Walla. Oh, tough hit from Simmons going to the outside and cruising for a bruising. Grand slam for the Walla Sweets. Ow. Did you hear that? All right, we're calling off the jam. If we can take a knee. Looks like we had a Derby girl have a really tough fall. You know, we do absolutely everything that we can to keep them safe, but this is why we're glad that we have medical professionals here. You know, thank you for your patience. This is my least favorite part, you know, of the game. Now this is a position that we try and give them a little bit of space, and they work out and find out what's going on. 27 for the Sweets. Skittles, Taste of Pain is an absolutely incredible skater. Afterwards, come up and see how she's doing and say, wow. Okay, believe it or not, we still have a couple of jams to go. Over one jam. We have two. All right, at the end of the clock, we got St. Madness going up against Just Liz. Working on some technical difficulties. Ladies and gentlemen, how many people are here for roller derby? You know, I actually thought there was like a Magic the Gathering game, and I came here and I found out, it was like, no, it's roller derby. I was like, awesome. No. Head ref Penny Weiser says we're not ready to start the jam. Still time out. Apparently they started on the wrong whistle. Just Liz going up against St. Madness. Both predators trying to build like a shark circling, trying to get their way through the pack. Gerber goes down, Gerber goes back up. No lead jammer so far. Oh man, the falling is contagious right now. Oh, ducking the jammers to the outside. No lead jammer right now. Both jammers going to the penalty box. I don't think they're going to be in there for very long, but looks like we got a jammer turnover. The jammers are down, and they're to be released, and the jammers are released. Jammers are released. Jammers are released. Okay, both jammers have returned. Now, believe it or not, I don't think we're going to have a lead jammer, because considering both jammers went to the penalty box, which means they committed a penalty. So we are not going to have a lead jammer, which means we're going to go the full 2 minutes on this jam. Oh, Just Liz taking hits, get down, comes right back up. Grand Slam Atomic City. Cast Destroyer heading to the penalty box. Sin with a grand blocking Just Liz. Ursa, birthday girl Ursa 10 ways, takes the Sweets jammer to the inside. Oh, and again, saying hi to her coach. This game is still going on strong, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, birthday girl Ursa 10 ways, take a hit to Just Liz.